So I absolutely love movie posters, and this one is absolutely amazing, and I want it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is directed by James Gunn and stars Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, and Kurt Russell. And it's the sequel to the first Guardians of the Galaxy. It takes place about 6 months after the first movie, and they're off getting hired to do jobs, saving the galaxy, doing little jobs here and there. But then one of their jobs goes wrong, and they end up meeting Star-Lord's father. And now we have a new adventure, and we're going off and following that. I've been really looking forward to this movie. It was my number 4 most anticipated movie of 2017, so I was super excited about it. All the trailers were awesome. Everything that I saw, I couldn't wait to see it. And the movie didn't disappoint me. Marvel puts out a good film, and this one is no different. First off, the humor is great. I found myself rolling over laughing almost the entire movie. There's lots of really good jokes here, a lot of good throwbacks to the first movie. It all works out really well. There are a few new characters in this movie too, and I liked them as well, especially Ego and Mantis. I thought they worked really well together. I thought they also had really good chemistry with the rest of the Guardians. One of the absolute standouts in the movie is Baby Groot. Everything that he does is just fantastic. There's a part of the movie where Groot gets captured, and one of the characters asks if they should kill him or not. And the guy replies with, "No, we can't kill him, he's too adorable to kill." So even the movie itself recognizes that Baby Groot is adorable, and he's the best part of the movie. Just like in the first one, all of the songs in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 are really well selected. I've been listening to them in my car ever since the movie came out. The music is so prominent and in the forefront that it's almost as if it's its own character in the movie, and it plays really well off of that. As far as performances in the movie go, Chris Pratt and Kurt Russell, I would say, probably give the best performances of the film. A couple of the characters I didn't like as much as I did in the first one, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. And in this movie, I also really liked Michael Rooker as Yondu. I thought they did really interesting things with his character. He had really good development, and I liked his storyline throughout the movie. As far as negatives go, I do have a few negatives about this movie, so we'll just talk about them now. First off, I think there are some story issues within the movie. Some of the plot lines and stuff I don't think work quite as well as in the first movie. The Guardians of the Galaxy, they kind of split apart and have kind of their own adventures, and then they meet up together again at the end. And I thought that didn't quite work. I think the team works better when they're all together as the team. And so I wish they just would have stuck together throughout the whole movie. A couple of the performances in the movie didn't work for me as well. I didn't like Dave Bautista as Drax as much as I did in the first movie. I thought they did some things with his character that felt a little out of character. And because of that, he wasn't able to give the kind of performance that he did in the first movie. I hated her in the first movie, and I hated her in this movie. Nebula is awful. Awful. She's a very annoying, whiny character, and I just cannot stand any of the time she is on screen. So this movie isn't quite as good as the first one, but it is still highly enjoyable, and I will say that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is top-notch. So thanks for checking out my review. You can comment below, let me know what you thought of the movie, let me know what you thought of this review. You can give me a subscription if you haven't done so already, and if you've got nothing else to do, go watch more movies.